The Somerville Pioneers knew that a win over the Rumson-Fair Haven Bulldogs would be no easy task. Both teams stepped on the Brooks field knowing it was a win-or-go-home game. Of course, the stakes were high, as the winner would be just one win away from a state title.
Football is a game that rewards not the fastest or the strongest, but the toughest. As individuals, players have to be tough. It goes without question. But no certain single person can win a game. It takes all 11. That's why we've talked all season about doing your 111th. For that reason, football can test one of the most fragile things in life, the human relationship. Guys, you think about the strongest bonds you have in this life. It's to your family. No one can take that bond apart.
A bond of the Somerville football family, the team knew this game would not follow the trend of some of the previous high-scoring contests, as Somerville's high-powered offense would go up against one of the best defenses in the state, and that every man would have to deliver his 111th.
In sprint out, the Y was wide open right away.
I couldn't get that open, is what I'm saying. That D end is like tall.
Okay, I know.
If I would get over, it's going to be a loft, and he's either going to get cracked or it's a pick.
Somerville's offense would show its strength early on, as sophomore Duke McDuffie broke off a big run, showing Rumson that this would be no easy battle. Followed by that run from McDuffie, Nick Kuzi would hail it up to Nas. Somerville would find the board first and take a 6-0 advantage over the Bulldogs.
Make sure that
did you pre-snap the circus?
Yes. The safety, I don't know why, went to the right side.
That's what they're gonna do versus trips.
So it was. I mean, he adjusted fast to Nas, but Nas was more athletic.
Following a stop of the Bulldogs' progression, Somerville would get the ball back. The rest was up to Nas Pettis Jackson, who found the end zone.
The F came wide open. Okay, because they just run out and bail. No,
I know.
Yeah, the 10-12 yard curl, yeah.
The back and forth hits kept coming, as both teams were going to make the other work for their points. Somerville's defense continued to hold Rumson close in the first half. But before the halftime siren would sound, Rumson would intercept a pass, putting them in a position to get points on the board before heading to the locker room.
Don't worry about the pick, just have confidence, because we're coming back to that.
Rumson would get one more score and then convert on the PAT, which would give them the 14-13 lead over the Pioneers heading into halftime.
You gotta keep on punching. That's what this is about, guys. These guys aren't going away. I told you that at the beginning. They're not going away. They want to run the clock. That's why third downs matter. Defense, you did a pretty good job. You can't miss tackles. You can't miss them. You gotta get off the field. They're gonna try to gouge you. They got you there you wanted. They like the fact that you're yelling at each other, okay? We were on the other side of that. They're gonna come at you. It's not gonna be easy. They're not gonna fumble. Just because you're gonna have to make plays, guys.
Hey, come on, you quarterback, level, okay? Let's go. Let our guys make plays, okay? You can throw the ball. Don't be putting that.
O'Connor on the keeper.
Rally to the football and get going. Hey, we're gonna go shift forward. Give me a Louis call here. Louis shift. 4-4-4. You can't get reached. That's not, you can't. If he's here, you gotta be here, right? You gotta really work for it. All right, and if at the very least, right? Come here. Get your hands right here on that shoulder. Yes. All right. That's how you should control him. But he's trying to do the same thing to you. So if he gets that outside shoulder, you got to dip right here and just run like this. Because if a referee sees this, what is this? That's a hold. So dip that shoulder and go.
Despite the heavy determination and intensity from Somerville, the Bulldogs would score once more in the game, but the coaches, including defensive coordinator Dave Damaski, would make sure his troops knew the game was far from over.
Get a breather real quick. I need you out right in my butt. Listen, hey, we're going to go off so that way you're not playing with the 215-pound tight ends. Or you can play a little bit more in space. Does that make sense?
Go, sideline! Let's go, offense! Let's go!
The defense continued to put pressure on the Bulldog offense and gave the ball back to the Somerville Pioneers, who now needed a lone touchdown to try and continue their season.
Yeah! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Looking to find the end zone on a fourth down, Nick Cusi threw looking for Chris Ciampola, but the Bulldogs would pick it off and then get into the victory formation. Rumson-Fair Haven would win the game 21-13. The Pioneers would receive a well-deserved standing ovation in front of a packed Brooksfield crowd. A powerful season for the program had concluded. What began in June came to fruition in September as the Pioneers beat Cranford in Week 1, and they continued by tallying wins in close games, including Rahway in the regular season and then again in the postseason. The Pioneers saw a group of seniors continue to lead their teammates week in and week out. As well, they saw younger players get varsity snaps and give the fans a glimpse into the next few seasons to come. Over the summer, the Somerville Pioneers' social media pages began using the hashtag #TheRise. The 2016 football season proved that Somerville's rise was real, and the hope here on out is that the rise will continue. For up-to-the-date news, stats, highlights, and more, visit us online at www.somervillefootball.com.